need the button.
No, I don't do that. Everybody does it different.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're comfortable that way, that's fine. I'm just showing how I do it.
Okay.
I'm not saying whoever does is wrong, but I'm just saying how I do it. Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Sometimes I like to even this out a little bit so it's all the same.
Depend for the price or
Yes. How
and
many
this one,
stems?
this one how much?
I'm doing for
Over.
250. Okay. If you do it low,
One.
right, and you cut your stems short, it's gonna look too short.
Yes.
So you need a little bit of waste for balance, right? So
Yeah.
say you cut a flower too short,
Yeah,
And
I
if
have
you
to
only-
short.
then it's not gonna stick out. And you need the stem to be inserted into the oasis, right?
Vamos.
Let's go.
Don't call Rico. Rico. Oh, yung pa sa table ko.
Cake ko tuloy. Kasi ang mga cake ko tuloy.
Get down one way, go under, pull your tape, make sure it's tight, go under, and meet the other one, okay? I'm gonna tape it this way now so I can secure this. Do it, meet at the other end. Especially these kind of pieces, it has to be very secure because you are going to be putting a lot of flowers and there's a lot of weight, right? And plus the handling. A lot of hands are handling all these pieces that we make, so we have to make sure it's secure. And I like to put one more here. Okay.
Yung pawin Tricia. Yung pawin. Parang yung isa lang yung standard. Parang hindi siya nanggugulo pag wala. Nakita niyo ba yung baby ko? Patricia,
Adios, Patricia. Adios. Adios.
you will attend. Patricia, attend the service.
Hi. Excuse me guys, sorry. So, I got this message from Ola saying, can you guys all
Ano pamilya?
Now,
Umuwi
this particular one that I'm doing, it's an open order, okay? So I'm gonna green it the way I'm gonna picture to do the standing spray. But I'm gonna green this particular one, the one that we do a lot, okay? The all white one, yes. Because a lot of people, they just, if you don't insert your greens properly, you will have problems inserting your flowers because this is your guide. Your greens are very, sorry, my back's easy. your greens are very important the way you have every arrangement, okay? So, one here. How far from that? Well, right there. See, you can go, right. You can't go this way because then your flowers are gonna be leaning, right? That's why I'm inserting a little in the back, tilting to the front, not like this. Because if you do this, all your flowers are gonna look like that, right? So I'm still going to the back here, but I'm tilting as I come forward, right? I'm tilting a little bit, it's not flat, right? So the next one goes the other side, the same idea. The same idea. A little bit shorter than the other one, right? So what you do on this side, you do on this side. Again, don't go flat. See the difference? Look if I go like this. See? If you go like that, your flowers are going to go leaning. Tilting. Oh, right? Equally, same way, but tilting a little bit to the front. So, when you start your fan shape, right? So then, no, because once you start putting your greens here, automatically it covers, right? So now I'm going to follow this line. So I'm going to cut here. Okay? No, this one is straight. So then we go to the other side. Right? Now you're probably thinking, how do I know where to cut? I'm just measuring by eye, right? Because I already know. But if you want to measure it, you put it against there, right? And you cut it.
People,
Right.
how much you weave long one? How much you
Well, this is what I'm saying. You look at your image, the picture you're doing, and it shows you a little bit how much you have to go, right? If you look at this particular one, can somebody bring up the number for me? Do you know the number? S12.
Ito. S6447B. Kung yung exquisite yan.
I know that pictures and reality is two different things, but you kind of have to eye it too, right? You kind of have to make that decision.
Yan na, meron?
Price-wise, and how many stems of flowers you're also using, right? Well, here it is, okay? So as you can see, the greens are not coming up too much, because now, besides the Mexican, right, you have to put your salal, right? So your salal now is going to meet there. Okay? And because I don't want to waste too much of this stem, because you need some, you always can trim just a touch on the outside, right? You can do that. So it kind of blends to the size that you want. Because it's easier to trim on the outside like this, right? Than to cut your stem. Because you might need to bring it out, or you might need to push it in. So it's always better to use a bit of the stem than to cut it too short. Right? So, right. So this you can trim, right? It's better to do it like this than to cut your stem short. Because once you cut it, that's it. You can't do anything with it. Right? So then you go over to the other side. So this one becomes a little bit lower than that one. See? Right? I always keep this. Don't waste it. And always put it in between your other green, right? So then you go over to the other side. This one. This line brings you here. Okay? And once you do those two, if you want to come down again to do it also, to do the pattern, you can do it, or you can keep coming this way also. So it's up to you what works for you, okay? So I'm going to come all the way this way. So this one comes here. And release that much. This is not very nice, so you can trim a little bit, okay? No point of wasting it. Everything's needed, right? Come over to the other one. Overlapping. Yeah, so they meet. Come on. Now you're going this way, right? And I go this way. Okay? And that's one side. You might have to trim a little bit because they're not very nice leaves. Okay? So you have one side. So now you're going to continue to do the same way on the opposite side. And then it becomes all evenly. Right? Then you start putting your other greens. And you do the same thing. You do the same thing with your greens. You follow your lines. So I already have Mexican. I have Salal. So now I'm going to continue with this one. It becomes a little bit shorter. Right? And you do the same thing throughout the whole standing spread. Okay? And you come in. And it's the same idea as your outside line. This is called your outside line. That's your guide. So everything in front, everything comes. You cannot go over this, right? Do not go over this. You come in. So the same thing. See how I put this piece there? I'll do that one too. But it's a little bit more in now. There. And then if you need to insert a little bit more greens in between, then you could always go back and push forward your flower and put another piece of green, right? But it's always best not to overpower with a lot of greens, because it's going to be hard for you to put your flowers, because the stems are going to be hitting if you have too much green. It's better that you put more at the end if it's needed, right? Because if you fill all of this with greens, all your stems are just going to hit each other once you start putting your flowers. And you're going to break the flowers, and you're going to poke a lot of holes, and then the oasis expand, and then everything's going to fall apart. It's better like to know where you're going to put, like I already know my flower is going to be between here and here. And my next one, and my next one. Right? Okay. So, does somebody want to try this? Do you want to try in green? Does anybody want to try in green, this standing spray? What are you guys here for? Come on! Let's go! I know that we don't have a lot of standing bars, but do you want to try? Diego, you're falling asleep. grab the standing spray. Let's go.
No.
Okay, now I'm going to do casket
The
spray.
stand.
So do you want to, does somebody want to finish this one? Yeah. Okay. Finish that one.
You got the one?
I need I'm gonna teach her a casket spray now. Let's go to a casket spray.
Okay, yeah.
But you guys need to learn how to do that because we do a lot of
Ako si
studies.
Mariam pa.
Sorry.
My toes belong to me. Is you're going too high already, okay? I'm gonna grab a casket spray. How many stems is that? Okay, casket spray. The same idea, right? Again, everybody does it different, but this is the way I do it. It really works for me. So, the same idea, but it's a flat one. And these pieces you can use. So this one is opposite because it's sliding down. But it's the same idea.